Frost is a Rust gamer who built his entire channel around entertaining his audiences and kind of walking him through the life of Rust. Obviously, his name was kind of the main factor behind the design of the PC. Typically, we'll do like designs based off the game or like the character the sponsor plays, but for this one, we themed it all around his name. With Frost, we're gonna obviously go with a lot of blues, a lot of whites, keep it around like a tundra. So for the design of the PC, the first thing you're gonna notice is that polygonal design we put in the front of the computer. The case we used is one of our own. It's an Ironside series Conqueror, and it's all machined aluminum. So what we did was we laser etched the polygonal design to kind of match his channel art. It was a very challenging prospect too, because the aluminum on the front, it has natural curves to it. So we had a little bit of a challenge to get that so that the etching stayed true to the form. But I think we rose to the challenge and we made it work very well. The teal color inspired a lot of the things that we did in the entire PC. We kept it very bright and vibrant. We didn't want to go too dark. We didn't want to go too light. We kept it very almost candy-like in a lot of ways to keep it very fun. The coolant is with that teal color, which I personally like. We also dyed the fan to match the coolant color as well. And we also used the GPU bracket to support the GPU, just giving it kind of like a color accent to the rest of the computer. For the sleeving, we used 2 different shades of blue, and in between, we mixed in with white. We don't want it to be just a teal computer. We wanted it to represent ice. So the sleeving, we kind of did that contrast. And for the GPU backplate, that's the most exciting part, in my opinion, about the computer. It's a very simple thing. We took different pieces of acrylic, and we arranged them in a way that kind of matched the polygonal design in the front of the computer. And we used different shades of gray, matched them all together in that really cool design that we kind of really tried to incorporate into the computer as much as possible. For the specs of the computer, what we used first and foremost is the 9900K processor. It's a gaming computer. We wanted to keep it to have the most gaming performance as possible. The 9900K has the highest clocks per core per processor, and that really does get you that extra frame per second per game, which really does matter in first-person shooters like Rust. For the memory, we used Corsair Vengeance RGB. It's about 32 gigabytes of it, which is more than plenty for what he needs. And we set the color to white to kind of give it that snowy appearance. And for the graphics card, lastly, and one of my favorite pieces, the 2080 Ti, of course. What else are we gonna go with? For Rust, for whatever game he wants to play, he's gonna max that thing out like crazy. And for any video editing or whatever else, he's gonna have some pretty low render times. It was a really exciting project. We always love working with, snow and ice themes. We personally like more modern artistic approaches to things. We don't like to be super flashy, super all over the place, super busy. We like to keep it simple, we like to keep it modern, and we like to keep it classy. So for this computer, that gave us a whole lot of opportunity to do just that. So overall, it was a really great project. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if there's any YouTubers out there that you want to see us make a computer for, just let us know and let them know to contact us, and we'll be happy to make a computer for them. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.